Welcome in. All right, here we go. We're going live on TikTok now, and then I will move back away from the screen. How is everybody today? Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being with us today. Welcome into Mindful Movements. If you are just joining me, I'm Denise, and as someone that has been through physical limitations for longer than I want to know, it doesn't matter. Either way, Dana, you can hang out here, you can go over there. You just tell me what you're going to do, and we'll roll with it. So, okay, yeah. And Shell will be over there too. Like, she's everywhere. She's like God. She's everywhere. Okay. So, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And I was just saying, welcome into Mindful Movements. I'm Denise. And as somebody that has dealt with physical limitations longer than I would love to say, I want people to know that they can still be strong, no matter the situation that they're in. And movement is not always going to feel easy or natural. But I really do care deeply about making sure that you feel strong in that. Hey. It just gave me the option to flip my screen, and it just gave me the option to share it out. So here. Oh, shoot. No. Well, no, it didn't either. Sorry, I do have to share things out. Looks like there's already 3 people between Facebook and YouTube. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out and being with me today. Oh, you started the fan club this morning already. Thank you so much. Oh, crap. Look, I clicked all those names and then did not submit. That's never a good thing. It is a Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. I need Friday to be here to. Oh my gosh, I did it again. What is going on? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, send. I did. We're going to get this started today. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Mindful Movements. Thanks for being here today. We are going to get things started because today is our combo day. We're going to get this and put it together and get it all started. So I am going to move out of the screen and make this a good Friday. We're going to get it going here in a minute. You guys know that I'm a hot mess no matter the day. So hang out with us. This week has been a little bit of a struggle for me. I have had a lot of pain, and I just noticed that my like, share, comment thing is going to be, let's fix that really quick. There we go. I fixed it. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day weekend to everybody, all you mommies out there, step mommies, adopted mommies, whatever it is, you're still showing that motherly love. Even if you're just a person that was a mentor and now that person feels like your mom, you've had a part in their life, so you should be proud of yourself. So we're going to get started with our warm-up. And remember, like I said, my pain has been just kind of crazy this week. So there may be some things that I have to kind of slow down whenever I do them, just to listen to my body, because that's what I tell you to do. Listen to your body. If you have any kind of issues, chronic pain, physical limitations, or anything, listen to that body. It is going to tell you when something is not right. So as we get started, remember, I am not a medical professional, so make sure that you seek that advice from your medical professional before you start any fitness or nutrition program, and then listen to that body. So we're going to start with our warm-up, and remember, we've been doing that high knee, right? Just like this. We're going to do 10. I said that we were going to try for 30 seconds today, but I'm going to stick with that 10 because my legs, I really do not know that my legs would go for 30 seconds. They may, but we're just going to count, which you need to learn that anyway, right? And I lose count. So I'm just going to keep going for a minute. I feel that burn in my legs. So if you don't want to count, feel that burn in your legs a little bit, and then give yourself a couple more. 2 or 3 more would be great. Just listen to your body. It's okay. All right. That was the high knee with an arm reach. This is just a nice little warm up. You're going to feel this as you, oh, how did that happen, Dana?
I have no idea.
That was crazy. It like brought you on up. That's crazy.
I didn't do it. I swear.
Maybe because you're, I don't know. I don't even know how to mod over here. So I had no idea you could even do that. That was insane. Insane.
I didn't do it though. I was just sitting here. I swear. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know what? It might have just picked up that you usually come into my screen. So when you came in, it lets you come in.
That's weird.
Maybe. All this AI stuff is kind of crazy as it is anyway. So our next one is going to be forward and backwards leg swings. Forward and backwards. Remember, you're going to kind of twist that core just a tiny bit. As you do it, we're going to get 10 of these. 6, 7. I have my core engaged. So whenever I do this, I'm kind of twisting. I feel this in my core. So you're getting a little bit of core in there too. 9. And 10, and that was probably more than 10. Doggone it. I got all the things in the way this morning. Welcome in anybody that's just joining in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being with us today. The next one is that inchworm. I should have had my bench ready and I didn't, but I'm going to get it over here because, again, I'm still showing how to do these. Hopefully that won't take me out of the screen anywhere. Okay, I think it's okay. So the inchworm, remember, you can go, oops, let me get in the screen right here. So you're going to walk your hands down those legs all the way out, go into that plank position, back up, and finish. That's where we are, right? Okay, and then I'm going to do 5 of these, and then I will do this to the bench as well. That way you see both ways. No matter which way you're comfortable doing it, this is okay. Down, 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 out. Go into plank. Remember, when you go into plank, I'm going to show this though. When you go into plank, don't drop those hips. You want those hips nice and level. You want to keep your core engaged, and then come right back up. Like, love, share, do all the things. Talk in the comments. It helps push me out there. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. All the things. Down, 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 down. Yes, ma'am? Say it again. Oh, my gosh. This is crazy. Oh, she said she dropped so my screen was bigger. And whenever you, I guess I need to put my words over here because I'm covering it from this. Let me fix that really quick. I wonder, where can I put that? Let's put it up there. Can you see that still? Maybe. Oh, yes. Can y'all still see that? Up at the top, I have words up at the top of the screen. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, so that was 3 inchworms. Guys, y'all know this is a hot mess show, so just hot mess express, just jump on that train and take off because we always have something going on in this room, but you still get the exercise and you get to learn a few things as we go. So here we go. We're going to finish this out. I did 3 of the regular inchworms. I'm going to do 2 more, and then we're going to do them from the bench. All the way down, plank, right? Back up. Now, if you need to, you can bend your knees to bring you back up. It is totally, totally okay. There is no bad thing if you're doing something to make your body feel good, right? Okay, so there was those 2. Now I'm going to finish them. I'm going to come a little closer, and then I'm going to go to the bench. And what I want to do whenever I'm going to the bench is I want to get close enough that I can get my hands and I can make my body go into that plank position at a comfortable way. So I'm still going to go down my knees, blah, 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 right? I'm going to go out into that plank. Okay, so I noticed maybe I could go back a little bit further, right? And then up. If you want to go to the floor, go. So my arms are too small. I need to scoot back up because I'm short. Back down to those legs. I can go in that plank position comfortably. Come up. See how I'm doing that? 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So that is the inchworm. Next one is going to be that pike, and we're doing the ankle pulse with this one. I'm going to show you from the bench first. Here. Remember, you go into your pike position, your plank position, right? You're going to go in your plank position, but you want your feet close enough that when you do this, you're in that pike position, okay? And then you're going to pulse those ankles just like this. On Monday when we did this, I literally showed a push-up in the same way. So if you want to do the ankle pulse like this, and then you can go straight down into a push-up like this. Okay? I wanted to make sure that you got that part as well. So that was our pike ankle pulses. Pike ankle pull. Yeah, I'm going to stop trying to say that word. I'm going to go back out, okay, because I want to show this from the floor. You're in your plank position. Pike up, pulse this way. See, I just did this both. I did it from the floor. I did it from the bench. All good, right? Now, if you want to do this as a push-up, get into your plank, go into your pike, push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? You can always make this happen. There's lots of ways to do that. That's our warm-up. Boy, am I warmed up. I am warmed up. Whew. All right. So then we're going to go into the other parts of that. Remember, because we are doing this as a full flow. So we're going straight from our warm-up all the way over here to the two exercises that we were making into that combo. Remember, we're doing a combo exercise today. So we're going to get these. Now, if you want to do this with one weight, you can still do this with one weight. You're going to hold the weight in your hand or water bottle or whatever you need. Look, I even have a lightweight thing right here. See this? I'm going to use a resistance band. So I'm going to show 3 different ways to do this. First way is going to be with these resistance bands. That's what I'm going to show first. Right here. I want to make sure that you can see. My feet are going on the resistance band. Remember, I have to adjust my feet to make it to where I can stand up comfortably. Comfortably. So I'm going to go from my sit to my stand, and then I'm going to go automatically into that upright row. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So we're going to go sit to stand and row, just like this. Right back down, up, row. Down. See that? Okay, I just did 3 of those, but I want to continue because I want to show with all these different options. So if you are one and you're not ready for weight yet, this is just like a little Dollar Tree basket. No weight. It's just separating my hands. See that? So I'm going to put it between my knees just for comfort. Go up, row. Just like that. Up, row. Up, row. Just like that. That's all you have to do. No weight, no craziness, no nothing. So that would be also the way that you would do it if you do it with a single weight. It's going to go in your hands the same way. You're going to hold them the same way, and the row will be the same. This is if you use 2 weights. So I'm going to dangle them by my sides. You find your comfort with this because we're going to start from the seated position. We're going up, row, down, up, row, down. See that? Full combo. Just like that. All right. So if you have any questions about the full combo, the sit to stand, straight into the upright row, feel free to ask in the comments. If you're watching on any of my platforms, I have an amazing mod in here. She is everywhere. And she is literally, while I'm talking, putting all this information into those platforms for me. So I don't have to come up there and type it all in, but you also know what I'm doing. So we just did our full round. We did our combo. And now we're going to do our core. And then once I finish that, I'm going to go right back through it, and I'm going to do all of them nonstop. So if you're following along, if you're just joining in and you're wanting to do this with me, then you're going to know what we're doing. I wanted to do it nice and slow and get it going. That way you can feel comfortable about doing this. And now you can do it with me when we start over. Okay. So we're going to do our core first. Remember, that was a knee up. You're going to bring that elbow and stretch just like this. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm trying to stay in the center of my stuff so you can see my hand. 6, 7. You see, I'm not like twisting my hips or anything. My leg is coming up. My elbow is going down. I'm using my core to kind of squeeze together here. I'm staying in one place. 9 and 10. Now, we're going to do this. Up, elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? So we are going to just, that's where we are. The other one was, I don't even remember. Shell, do you remember what my other core was this week? I think it was a rotation. So I wanted to do one where your core is engaged and you're just elbow to knee. And then the other one is your, right? That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Standing rotation. I do have her talking to me in my ear. So if any of you are on other platforms and you hear me talking to myself, I'm really not talking to myself. I have somebody talking to me in my ear. She's keeping me straight this morning because, boy, is this morning, whew, it's been a hot mess. 3, no, that's 4, 5. See how I'm doing a count whenever I do each side? And my hips are not moving here either, so I'm twisting. My hips are staying in place. Okay? 9 and 10, just like that. All right, so that's our 2 core exercises. I need to move that before I trip over it. So we just went over our full warm-up. We went over our 2 exercises that we created into a combo this morning. And then we also did our 2 core exercises. So now I'm going to grab a sip of water really quick. And whenever I grab my sip of water, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do this whole round. But I try to do it nonstop. If you have to stop, it's okay. But try to do it in a nonstop manner. You can go as slow as you need to with any of these exercises. I'm going nice and slow. If I'm going too fast, please tell me in the comments. Let me know, and I'll slow it down just a little bit more because you know what? The slower you go, the more you're going to feel it. I'm just going to say it that way. So I'm going to grab me a sip of water, and then whenever I come back to the screen, or well, whenever I get closer to the away from the screen again, then I'm going to do the full round, all the warm up, the double exercise, the combo, and the core. So bear with me as I get started. Good morning, anybody that's just joining in. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to do this again. Are you ready? If you're doing this with me, let me know in the comments. I don't like to exercise alone. Do you like to exercise alone? I do. I'm not going to lie. I love to exercise alone. But then there's times whenever having a partner, having an accountability person, or just having someone there to bounce things off of is definitely good, right? It makes you feel good to have somebody sometimes. And if you're one of those people that need to have that accountability partner with you, find somebody that feels the same way. It might be good for them. They may be trying and they've been looking and they've been searching for somebody to do it with them, and they just didn't know. They didn't know that anyone was going to or wanted to do it with them. So if you speak up, that's why I say, if you have a question, ask in the comments. Ask. If you have a question, bring it in. Because there may be somebody sitting there that has that exact same question, but they're afraid to ask. So if you have a question, ask it. There's no wrong questions. We can always figure something out. All right. Here we go. I'm going to do all of them. Remember, I'm not going to stop, but if you get into a point of this and it feels like it's a little too much and you feel like we're going too fast through that, try to let me know. I don't go at a very fast pace right now. I told you guys that because I'm kind of slow right now. But if you need it to go a little bit slower, we can try to slow it down a little bit more for you. Just don't try to keep up with anybody else. Just go by what you need to do. So we're going to start with that knee raise and that arm. Remember, opposite side. We're going like this. Remember, when your hands go above your head, it kind of builds that cardio. Keeping those hands up, getting that body moving, your heart's working, getting that cardio in there. You're going to feel this. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go straight into the arm swings forward and backward. 3. See, I'm swinging side to side, but I'm not moving those hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next one is that inchworm. We're going to go into that inchworm. I'm going to do all of mine from the floor this morning, but if you needed to see it from the bench again, please let me know in the comments and I'll happily do that for you. Welcome in anybody. If there's anybody new coming in, say hi. Let me know that you're new. 1. I'm going to do the first 5 regular, and I'll do the second 5 showing you with my knees bent. Because I did say that this morning, but I don't really know if I showed those. So that's 4. 1 more. All the way out, plank, and go back up. So these last 5 I'm going to show, and I'm going to bend my knees a little bit more just to show you that you can do these that way. I'm going to go down. See how I'm bending my knees a little bit more? All the way out, plank, all the way in, up. All the way out, plank, all the way in, up. Make this work for you. That's the important thing. Inchworm out, up. Last one, inchworm out and up. Okay. Last one is that pike pulse. You're going to pulse those ankles, get those legs moving as you're in that pike position. I do like to show this one from the bench because I really do feel like there's a lot of people that the pike is a little bit difficult for, especially if you have shoulder issues or anything like that. Okay, so just make sure that you pay attention to that. If you have any pain in those shoulders when you're doing this, stop it. You can modify it and we can adjust it to where it's just a Maybe you want to keep it as a plank. Maybe you want to take it out of the routine altogether. So we're going to go up. I'm in my plank position, up into my pike. Now I'm pulsing those ankles. Okay. I am going to go to the floor, and I'll do this again just to show you either way. It does take a little pressure off of my shoulders when I do it from here. So if you have issues with your shoulders, that's a great way to handle it, okay? So go down into your plank position, because this is where you want to start, and it'll show you how to get your pike up. I'm on my toes, pulse just like this. 4, 5, 6. My feet are slipping. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Now, from there, we're going straight to the sit to stand, upright row. Okay? Sit, stand, pull. Right back down. Sit, stand, pull. Pull. If you have them out to your sides, when you go up, they kind of go into front of your legs when you lean forward automatically. 7, 8, 9. Remember, you can do this with no weight too. And 10. We're going straight to the core. Elbow to knee. See, I had to just take a stop for a second. I needed to catch my breath. It's okay. I'm going to give myself about 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do my core. In. See how I'm doing that? I'm putting all that pressure on that leg that's straight. Elbow and knee are coming up. 6, 7. I hope my numbers are right this morning. 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're going to cross over all the way across, all the way across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember both sides. 6, 7, 8. You hear me? If you can hear me, I'm breathing hard. 9. Last one. And 10. All right, we got our full thing. That was our warm-up. That was our combo exercise and our core. Now we're going to go straight down and into that stretch. So when you finish this, if you do this for 3 rounds, then that is where you're going to be. So if you choose to do this for 3 rounds, do the 3 rounds. And as you do this, if you're going to do 3 rounds of it, do like I did when we did our first round. I took a break. I grabbed a sip of water. Anywhere from a minute, 30 seconds, whatever you need to do is totally okay. It's totally okay. So take a breath after you do all of them, and when you're ready for that stretch, grab your little sip of water, let your body start cooling down a little bit, and then we're going to go to the floor. I'm going to do a forward over hamstring. This is going to kind of stretch your hamstrings when we do this. We're going to do a forward fold, if that's what you call it. And we are going to go straight down. All right. So down, 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 down. Reach for those toes, okay? Keep your back nice and straight. Let your legs stay straight if you can. Now, if you cannot, if this feels like too much, you see my knees are relaxed here, so you can literally see where it's stretching on me. It's stretching all right back here. So if you're doing this, go down, all the way, reach for those toes. If that gets really tight, bend those knees a little bit. You're not going to have as much tension in those hamstrings as you do it, okay? And the further you go down, the more you're going to feel that stretch. So if you need to do this with bent knees, it's okay. If you can do this with straighter legs, my legs are soft. They're not locked out. You see, that's a lockout. This is a soft knee right here. I'm going down. I feel this in my hamstrings. Nice and comfortable. Hold this for 5 or 10 seconds. Breathing. Take nice deep breaths. And then come right back up to relax. The next one that we're going to do is that overhead tricep stretch. So my hand is above my head. It's going into the middle of my back. Remember, you can tug on that arm if you need to. If you feel this already and you don't have to tug that arm, that's okay. If everything is extremely tight for you here, that's okay. I also can put it behind my back. You want your hand to kind of go, if you can see my hand, it's right here between my shoulder blades. If you can't get it between your shoulder blades, that's okay. You want to try to get your elbow to the ceiling is what you're trying for. So if you get your arm back there and you already feel that tension, just take your head and kind of look up a little bit, and that'll help pull without you having to do any too much extra strain, okay? So tricep extension stretch, your elbow, you want it to try to go up. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. You want to try to get that elbow to the ceiling. That's going to give you a little bit more of a stretch in that tricep. We're going to switch arms, go over, do this for 5 or 10 seconds. If you can do it for longer, that's great. If you can't, that's okay too. Try to get 5 or 10 seconds, breathe it out. You see, I'm not even putting my arm over there. I feel a stretch already, and I haven't even lifted my head either. So this arm does stay pretty tight for me all the time because I have shoulder issues already. So if you have shoulder issues, you may not want to put any pressure on that arm. Make it comfortable for you. It's okay. Okay? So I'm going to kind of look up, give it a little pressure, breathing while you do this. Okay? All right. Now we're going to go to the floor. Our next two are the butterfly stretch. I love this one. This is a very good inner thigh stretch. This butterfly is absolutely one of my favorites. I have so many favorites here, but this one is very good. Remember, you can start out here. All you're doing is butterflying those legs. That's it. Okay. The further you bring them in, the more you're going to feel that on your inner hips, on your inner thighs. And you're just butterflying just like this. And every time you butterfly, you're going to feel it loosen up just a little bit more, okay? So you're going to do this, 5 or 10 seconds. If you can make it 5 or 10 seconds, that's great. Remember, you don't want to slump over, though. You want to keep your posture nice and straight. And if you're doing that and you can't grab your feet, it's okay. It's okay. Grab for your ankles if that's what you need to do. It's okay. So just butterfly right here. Okay, just like this. Both of my legs are butterflying. It's not a problem. Okay, so if this is a little too much, bring those feet out. I still have the same angle, and I'm just going to butterfly like this. If you need to do this without holding on to anything, that's okay too. If you can do that. If you need to put yourself against something, I'm going to show this way too. So if you need to have some pressure on something to help with your back, because you feel like you're leaning back too far, look there. I'm just barely touching the back of my bench right here. It's keeping my back kind of straight as I do this. Easy peasy, right? All right, last one is going to be that ab or that cobra stretch. And then from there, it is going to be the child's pose. I will say I have an appointment, so once I'm finished here, this will go pretty fast. So I will be dropping on every platform. So please be mindful that whenever I do get up and I say thank you guys, I will be closing down every platform this morning. So we're going to go in. I'm going to go onto the floor just like this. Okay, I'm nice and flat. My elbows are bent and my fingers are up. I'm going to push on my palms. Palms of my hands are down. I'm pushing And I'm just going to come up. My hips are staying in the floor naturally. I'm not like trying to lift them off the floor. You're going to feel this in your lower back. You just want to look up. You're going to feel this in your core a little bit. You're going to feel this in your back a little bit. If you feel it too much in your back, go back down. Work with your body. Do what your body can do, okay? Right here and down. So I like to put mine by my chest. So you can do it from in front of you, or you can do it from right here beside you. This way, it's going to kind of lift your hips up off the floor just a tiny bit more. You're not using your hips to do the work. Your body is just picking them up, okay? And I feel a little bit more of a stretch in my inner thigh as well. That's crazy, I know, but I do. So you just go up, look up toward the ceiling, and then right back down. Remember, when you do any of these, try to hold them for 5 or 10 seconds while you breathe. Then we're going to go up to all fours. I'm going to go back into my child's pose. Your butt is going to your feet. All the way down. Stretch those shoulders. All the way down. Remember, breathe. Hold this. Feel this as you stretch. You're going to feel your back kind of stretch out as you reach up with those arms. And your shoulders are going to stretch. Now, if you have shoulder issues and that causes trouble, just do them out to the side. Then that becomes a little bit more of a chest rather than shoulders, okay? And then you're going to come right back up. All right. We did our warm up. We did our combo movement. We did our core exercises. And we did our cool down stretches. If you have questions about any of those, I will come quickly, check to see all of my screens to see if there's any questions about those that I need to address. And then once I do that, I will go ahead and close out because I have a bunch of things going on today. And this is going to be the way my lives will start doing from now on. I will not be able to linger or anything like that. So we will get straight to the point, answer questions, and I will give you a second to ask questions if you need to, and then we will move on. So I'm going to come to the screen really quickly. If there's any questions. Ashmar, good morning. How are you? Hello, beautiful. All right, I'm going to scroll over here on TikTok and no questions. Oh, it's okay, Shell. I will. I said what they were, though. It's okay. No worries, girl. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right. No questions. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. TikTok. I like to say this is the end of every day that I have this. Remember, this is your journey. You need to remember that in whatever journey you're on, you are never alone. I am here Monday through Friday. Always jump in. I do exercises Monday through Friday, and we kind of go into explanations of those, and we make them work for us, and we work around what issues that we have. So if you ever want to join in, or if you know somebody that could join in, please feel free to send them my way. With that, I'm going to say thanks, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Monday. Remember, next week, before I close out, next week is a crazy week. I may only be here Monday and Tuesday. I may only be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So just remember that as we go. So thanks, guys, for hanging out, and I will see you on Monday. Ooh, yay, 5 cents on TikTok this morning. Oh, and I have balloons over on Facebook and YouTube if y'all are seeing that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Have a great day, Facebook, YouTube, and I will see you next time.